Hi guys, so it is Lindsay and I am in a change of scenery because one, the lighting in my room is terrible right now, and two, my room is messy and I do not feel like cleaning it. So I decided, why not, I'll just go outside. And I'm able to do this because I do have a tripod now that I made myself out of a normal tripod to hold my iPod, and it's genius. I'll show you a little bit of that right now. Video, and I really felt like I needed to share this with the YouTube people because I feel like it's something really important and we all need to go over this. So without further ado, let me get started. I'm going to tell you guys what you should do to stay safe on YouTube, and then my story of how I know these things. So let's get started. So the first thing you need to know is that never release your personal information, which is kind of like a no-brainer, but never ever tell them, like, your first name, that's fine. Don't tell them your last name unless like you get super up there, then I guess your last name's fine. But don't say how old you are, like your date of birth, where you live, like maybe like if you live in like a popular place, then I guess it's okay. So like if you are like, oh, I live in LA, like that, okay. But if you're like, oh, I live in, it's okay. Like if you say the state you live in, I guess that's okay. But like just don't give like the specific city or like your zip code or anything personal. Rule number 2, be careful what you are showing on there. Now, you may not be publicly giving out your information, but your videos can give you clues to your information. So for instance, if you are filming like maybe a car or something, do not show your license plate. Your license plate will be there. Make sure you cover that up if you're going to show it or like blur it. Same thing if like you're filming out in the front of your house, you can see your house number on your house. So you need to either cover that up or make it so the camera cannot see that. Or a street sign, or just be careful of your like surroundings that'll give away your location or information. Another thing is that when you on the YouTube community, that you will probably get reached out to by companies saying that they want you to be part of their company. Make sure that you look into those companies to make sure that they're legit. They're really, interested in you and not just somebody faking one to get your information. So like the biggest thing of this is just your information, because it's a scary world out there. Okay, and so I'll explain more into detail of why I'm telling you this, but if people, just random users, aren't even subscribed to you, that, never ever do specifics video. If somebody inboxes you and says, I want to do this tag, I want you to do this tag, film a video and send me the link, don't do it. If somebody's like, you should try this, and it's like, for instance, I got one time a request that I should put socks in my mouth and then like duct tape my whole body up and like rip it off. Like, what? Like, don't do that stuff. Like, don't things that are harmful, because that's just stupid, and it could lead to something which, like I said, I will get to more detail in later. And so if anyone ever is like, oh, like a common thing that I've seen is, me and my friends have been debating about this, send me a video explaining it. No, don't do it. Whatever you do, don't do it. There's actually an option, if you get those type of messages, you can go onto YouTube and you can click and it'll say block this user from your channel, and you need to do it. Do it right now. If somebody's done it, you go just pause the video. I'll wait. Now, go block them, because they are not who you think they are. They are not fans of you, which this is very common for new YouTubers. Because when you are new, like me, and you get on and you're like, oh my gosh, somebody wants to request, like, I have a fan. They're not your fans. No, they're out to get you. Do not do it. Don't do it. And then the last thing is that don't do stupid things for views. Like, please don't try some crazy challenge that's like gonna kill you, or like, I don't know, just like some of these things that people do on YouTube to like get views, it's just harmful, and that's not what YouTube is about. YouTube is not about, doing dangerous things to get tons of views. YouTube is about expressing yourself and, maybe sharing your talents, but not like, I'm gonna chop off my finger and get views. Like, don't do that type of stuff. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys a story, just so if you have similar situations, or so you can just be known of what happened to me. So I had this channel with my friend, and we actually did this really cool thing where we were really super excited. We've actually been on YouTube for a while, But we made a new channel, and then we decided to do a different type of videos, and so we started doing them, and we were super excited about it, and we got a message, actually 2 messages, from 2 different people. And the thing was, is they said, both of them were like, oh, me and my friends want you to do this, and then they were like, oh, I'm going to do this, or like, I want you to do this, and like, this is a request. And they're like, please upload a vlog talking about these questions, answer them, and they were like a really silly one. Like the one that I did was called Tiny Enemies Tag, and it was like a really silly questionnaire, and like we thought it was no big deal. So we're like, oh my gosh, somebody wants to do us a request. So we decided to do it. So we did the tag, and we uploaded it, and we sent the person the link. And then the next thing, it was a couple days later, and all of a sudden, me and my friend were checking our channel, and we had a couple comments. We're like, oh yay. So we look at the comments. So there was a picture that somebody had screenshotted of our video, and they put that, and they called this, and they made a YouTube account, and it was Lindsay, and that was all it was just Lindsay, and they spelled it right and everything. And then there was that screenshot of me, profile picture was that, and they commented with my house number. Now, you can imagine how frightening that is to see. It wasn't even an attractive picture of me. It was like kind of a scary still of me. I was scared of looking at my own face. Like, it was that scary. And they commented with my house number. And with my friend, they did the exact same thing. And they commented with her house number. And at first, I was like, oh, that's random. Like, there's these random numbers. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's my house number. What? And I started freaking out. And so we just started having a cow. The next thing we know, it was a couple days later, we just brushed it off. But a couple days later, this girl, bless her heart, she commented on it, and she said, you guys need to delete this video now. And we were like, and she's like, I really should not be saying this because I don't want to make myself a target, but people will send these, erotic and disgusting, like, questionnaires to, girls on YouTube. And I don't know if it's the same for guys, and that are like beginners, and they do that so that you do them, and then they use that as a way to communicate with the other creeps on the internet, and to give like your information stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, no wonder my house number was commented, and like it wasn't a joke, because nobody that we'd known, like no one that we actually knew we even started this channel, except for like our parents. Like our parents would have done the thing. So like I was up at 4 a.m, and I was just bawling because I didn't know what to do. And so eventually we decided that we'd just delete everything. So we deleted our channel. I reported the guy who had inboxed me the two requests. I reported both of them. And then we deleted our channel, we deleted our email, we deleted every type of thing just so we'd have no more trace of it. And, we told our parents, and our parents flipped, and I actually called my uncle, who's a cop, and he was like, there's nothing you can do about it right now unless somebody acts on it. And it's been like maybe half a year later, like maybe 6 months later, and nobody so far has acted upon this. And so I'm really grateful about that nothing has happened to me. But I think it was because we acted so fast. So that's basically my story of my YouTube thing, and that is why I'm making this video now, because last night I had the same thing happen to me. I just started out this channel, and someone sent me a request, and they're like, I want you to answer these questions and then send me the video. And this one was actually like, it was like, me and my friends are debating about why girls kick guys in the nuts. I want you to answer this questionnaire. And since I know about this, I quickly did not reply. I didn't even open the message. Well, I didn't open the message, but like, all I did was press block user from channel. That's all I did. And that is exactly what you need to do if this comes across, because if I would do a video on it, then I'd probably get in trouble again. It'd happen all over again, and I really don't want it to happen. And so that's kind of just why I'm telling you guys this, is that you need to stay safe on YouTube. And YouTube is a great place where you can express yourself, and it's really fun. I love it personally, but it also can be super scary, and it's really dangerous. And so if you get anything like that, please report the user, or if you've already had people like comment your house name or anything creepy like that, block them, report them, and if you have to, do what I did. I deleted my channel. I stayed off of YouTube for 6 months, and then I'm coming back and I just know exactly what to do, and I'm being a lot more cautious. And if somebody sends me a video, I immediately block them, because, and you also can edit to where people can't even send you messages. So that's what I did. No more messages, and if anyone does, I block them. And so that is what I'm here to tell you today. Stay safe on YouTube. So that's just a little thing, because I don't want you guys to go through what I went through, because it was seriously probably the most scariest thing that has ever happened to me. And I just love YouTube, and I don't want to give it up exactly, but I don't want that to happen again. And I don't want that to happen to anyone else, because it is a scary thing. And so that is all I have to say, and I will see you guys next time with hopefully a happier video. Don't know what I'm gonna make yet, but yeah, so bye.